What is up? All right, all right. So right here we got that's a little trade recap we're gonna do today. All right. First off, let me change this scenery. All right. Let's add a scene. Let's add a property actually. Scene's just gonna be face cam. Boom. This feeling you want. I think we did something wrong here. It's not copying. Copy. Paste. Aha, there we go. We got it, boys. Delete this. Yep. Lock this in place. Actually, let's make this bigger. You got this feeling. Alright, let's just make it bigger as well. Alright. So, give me a second, bro. I gotta speak. Alright, so today marks trade number one. Obviously, we didn't take a trade today, but it marks first day of our trading journey, and this journey really started after boot camp of obviously TGR boot camp Pioneer, and we're gonna just be covering the recap. Obviously, you already saw that I posted a video, basically just introducing everything already of what we're doing. This is just for journaling. Really, anything that goes on in this channel as far as now in the near future will be only for journaling purposes. It will not be for any it will not be in attempts to grab any attention from anyone in particular, or just it won't be for the purposes of growing an audience. That's honestly right now that's beyond the point. But of course, if uh my journey towards profit my if my journey towards profitability if my journey towards profitability motivates any of you guys, then by all means, it has been a success. But if it doesn't, or it, if it doesn't, then it will still be a success regardless I get to document, because I get to document the journey, and that's the whole reason why I'm doing this. So without any further ado, let's just get into it. Right now, we're gonna be all right. So earlier today, we were looking at New York AM session, and I didn't really like how it was moving. I personally was looking in the 5 minute and the 15 minute. I was I just didn't like it. It was way too much up and down, up and down. Uh, Obviously some LRL right here, but it like if this didn't it's a lot of shit that went down. I'll cut that out. There's a lot of things that went down. So first off here, it'll be easier if I just do this bar replay, if it even allows me to. 9:30. Oh, it did. Perfect. All right. So this is how market opened up, right? Ignore all of this. I don't want to delete it because I just want to leave it on there just in case. But yes, as you can see, I put TGR copy because I did this after I decided that I wasn't gonna take a trade, and I just watched his his trade recap, and I saw that he marked a fair value gap here, which I had missed. But regardless, it didn't really matter. Um, he obviously had very bearish bullish bias, which ended up being wrong, and then he switched it to bearish, which then ended up being stop loss. So it was a crazy moment right there in that trade recap. But uh, that's besides the point. Right now here, let's just reset everything. Let's pretend like I'm doing the trade all over again, right? Yes, remove them. So right here, obviously we have a large momentum towards the upside. We have also, let's just cover the basics. Let's spot liquidity and where it might be. Obviously, we're pushing up. There's liquidity here. There's liquidity here. There's liquidity here. There's liquidity here. There's liquidity here, here. There's liquidity a bunch of places. Now, uh, that doesn't mean that price is gonna go down because there's also liquidity here and here, right? And well, obviously here too, and maybe even here. Uh, with all that being said, since market literally hasn't even opened yet in 5 minutes, it opens. We always wait for the first 30 minutes, first two candles, see the first 30 minute, first 45 minutes of market open, see how that moves, and depending on that, we'll go ahead and form it. Uh, the biased, honestly, I didn't really have one. I I kind of woke up a little late, like 30 minutes after market had already opened. But even if maybe order block here, I would have put break of actually no, I take that back. There's no break of structure. Yeah, order block right here. Boom. I would put an order block there. Price filled it. Goes up. Probably comes back down to touch and then continues pushing up. Right? Maybe. There's also a fair value gap here. Right? Bullish fair value gap, which price can come down here, fill it, and also touch and go up. So right now, two indicators, confirmations indicating price going, continuing, doing a continuation. However, that's on the 1 hour. We scale down to the 15 minute, price is also doing the same thing. We scale down to the 5 minute, price is also doing the same thing. We scale up to the daily. Obviously, this is already in price. It did a large ass wick to the upside and then went down, meaning there was a lot of selling pressure. A lot of resistance, I'm sorry. Also, again, it's gonna sound very like all over the place. I don't really have a structure for any of this. Right now, I only speak as I'm thinking, and I don't really like, at least for right now, I don't plan, like, I'm not planning on teaching or anything. I'm just, instead of typing it down, I'm just recording it that way. One, it's easier. Two, I have something to look back at um, in the future, so I can see like how far I've progressed or what I've said in this video that future me would look back at and be like, that wasn't really right. That was kind of stupid of me to say. But right now, I'm just saying all of it in ignorance because obviously it is the first day. But we have price here. Let's just check off the list. Liquidity sweeps. Right, boom. We've marked, let's mark them out. We have here, we have here, we have, we already cleared that, we already cleared that, we already cleared that. Do we have any here? Nope. Alright, so these are the only two top liquidity sweeps that we could probably take, right? Obviously, the downside is even more if we go down, right? We have liquidity, we have liquidity here, we have liquidity here. We have liquidity here. We have liquidity here. We have liquidity here. We definitely have liquidity here. Sorry, yeah, here is fine. And we have liquidity down here. So we have a lot of areas of liquidity on the downside. But let's just see how price plays out. And session opens, price is consolidating, makes a lower high, makes a lower high. Nope, makes a not a lower high. Damn, I forgot. I struggle with lower highs and higher lows, just naming them, identifying them, which yes, that's a practice that I need to do. Um, let's see. Um, lower, higher lows, lower highs. That's not a lower high. Higher low. I guess it can be considered higher low. Yeah, it's a higher low. There's no break of structure. Yeah, so price makes a higher low here. Uh, boom. Obviously, there's no indication to enter any trade in. We still want to wait. This is on the 15-minute. Price keeps moving. It goes up, and then it goes back down. The 5-minute. Oh, it doesn't show it. Fuck. Alright, let's stop that right there. So we saw price went all the way down here. If we hadn't, let's say, imagine this was gone, right? Imagine this was gone. If we saw this candle right here, if we saw this candle right here, we would still wait to see because it filled it. Boom. You see, low, long wick here. Fill this fair value gap here. Price continues to push to lower, ends up disrespecting the fair value gap. All right, boom. And let's see what price does after that. Let's turn it into an inverse. Back up. Wait, wait a second. Wait a second. I just realized this was a whole trading day right here. This was a whole trading day right here. I don't know why I'm looking at any of this. 5-minute. Yeah, this is what I was looking at here. I only focus on this part right here. This is all I care about, right? Because I only trade AM. So with that being said, we obviously saw price action here. Boom. Uh, no value, no fair value here. Price literally just moved sideways. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, like there was momentum down here. I It's almost 12 a.m. right now, bro. It's like 11:30 p.m. Right now my brain cells are not working. I'm trying to just do this recap so that I maintain consistency and repetition, but right now I honestly cannot see how I could have possibly guessed this, right? Like I probably could have seen this, obviously, boom, break of structure with this candle here. Maybe I would have entered there. It would have been a risky trade because we have one liquidity sweep here. We swept previous day Asia and London highs in this AM. Obviously not these, but these. So there was a sweep in liquidity for sure, right? We actually ended up sweeping pre-market open liquidity uh, here on the up, and then just made zigzags, bro. Like literally zigzags. Like you go down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Like this is what market literally did. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Boom. Probably could have tried like this would have been a good indication of go short. But even if we hadn't seen this, like if this was off, this right here was gone, it would have been, oh, like price might be going down. So this candle right here, oh, keep going down, touches the fair value gap, boom, goes right back up. Faked us out completely. Clear liquidity here. Did it? Yeah, I did. It cleared. No, no, I didn't clear liquidity, but it took liquidity from here. Oh, okay. This candle finished taking this liquidity here, right? And then goes back up. Boom. Like it was not a good day to trade whatsoever. Was there news? Um, today's what, the 15th? Not really. There was unemployment claims at 8:30, 9:50. Oh, those FOMC, two FOMCs uh, during AM session. No, there was one FOMC in natural gas storage during AM session. But that's about it. I mean, I just didn't feel comfortable trading at all today. Like this. Look, I mean, just look at this, bro. Look at that graph. Look at that chart. This is what happened today. This and this are the same thing. This would have been our best shot at an entry, and we would have gotten faked out completely. So it's a good thing that we waited, but that's in the 5 minute. This is in the 15 minute. Yeah, it was just not a good day to trade. I'll be honest with you. For me, personally, that's why I didn't take the trade today. But without any further ado, that's all I got for you guys. And in a couple hours, I'll probably be posting another one on trade number two. Tomorrow is Friday. That will be the last trading day of the week. And maybe on the weekend I'll do some back testing, and I might upload that. Uh, I'm probably gonna do some back testing here, see how I could have probably even thought about entering this trade today, just for practice. But there's not much else to do. I mean, we journaled the recap. I mean, we technically did a recap on why I didn't take a trade today, which to me was the smartest move. Not every trading day is supposed to you're supposed to make a trade. Sometimes just not a good day to trade. Uh, I didn't like trading today. I didn't want to trade today. I mean, I did want to trade today. I just didn't want to trade today with the how the market was moving. I didn't like it personally. But that's just me. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.